Hi, I'm Kennedy Nolen, the public safety reporter at the Herald and Review.
And I'm Analisa Trofimuk, local government reporter for the Herald and Review.
We're going to tell you about some of our favorite stories that we've written this year. I think we did 4 together this year that we're going to tell you about.
We most recently put out a story about what Decatur and Macon County officers are going to do to test impaired drivers in preparation for cannabis to become legal next month.
Yeah, and another one we did is we looked at empty commercial properties in Decatur. It was a question that a couple of the editors had, and we investigated, and that's another story we did. What was the first one we did together?
The first one we did was about how the city of Decatur is going to implement a new police officer position, which would be community liaison officers, but they're not sworn officers.
Right, and it was a tricky topic, and I feel like we did a good job at explaining it.
Yeah.
So those are 3 of our favorites that we did. Another one that I really liked that I did was a woman adopted her 5 grandchildren after almost 4 years of a legal battle. And it was just really nice to see the final moments, and it was really, really touching. And I just did that. It ran on Thanksgiving.
My favorite story was about vacant residential properties in Decatur. It was a 2-part series. It was sort of a follow-up to a series the Herald Review did in 2017. And it was just all about Decatur's demolition list and how it's this breathing list where properties are put on the list and taken off constantly because they demolish these houses. The time that I reported in August, there were about 200 properties on the list.
They've probably demolished some since.
Yeah,
added some.
They demolished a decent portion this year. So we cross-referenced the demolition list with property records in Decatur and found that about a quarter of the properties were owned by people who are out of state. One particular owner had about 50 properties in Decatur.
Those are 5 stories that we enjoyed doing this year, and we hope that you enjoyed them too.